Hi, everybody. Good morning. Today is December the 14th, 2014. Welcome to another edition of Talking Shit in the Commentary. I normally don't broadcast on Sunday, but with Millions March over in New York had taken place, I wanted to do some commentary on that. I thought it was beautiful to see those moms of all the slain male blacks who have been killed in recent months, in recent years. If, as a matter of fact, if you include Trayvon Martin, just all of the love and support and activity going on around that issue, making sure that we hold this government and the Attorney General's office and the DOJ hold them accountable for the act of violence that has been put on and into the black and brown and low-income communities, with the police sort of having carte blanche over just shooting children down and young men down in the street, and there's no real accountability for it at all. Police unions say all over the country that they're doing the best they can. I'd hate to see their alleged worst when it comes to how they are policing these areas. You know, I'd really like to see them not necessarily torture Wall Street the way they're torturing the black and brown communities, but I'd like to see them do a supersonic cop, beautiful RoboCop attitude toward these motherfuckers on Wall Street. You know, these people on Wall Street who stole billions and billions and billions of dollars. You want to try to get somebody that wasn't even selling the Lucy's that day, cigarettes. You should look at the complete and total corruption and illegal activity going on Wall Street, where these men are not being treated and handled the way that they treat and handle these minor offenses. Some of them just showing up at the scene. One of the little boys had a toy gun, and before they could even, find out what was going on, they jumped out, scared the boy, shot the shit out of him, and when his mom and family showed up, the boy was just laying there getting no medical attention. You know, it's the attitude before, during, and after these events that caused the kind of outcry that you see from all nationalities in these marches yesterday. I want to talk a little bit about also the torture situation. Former Vice President Dick Cheney is evading prosecution. Folk are saying that the Geneve Convention, Common Article 3, does not cover the prosecutorial behavior that I think it does cover in regards to what these men were doing, men and women of the CIA were being ordered to do by our political leaders at the time in which they were doing these enhanced interrogation tactics. Steve Groves from the Heritage Foundation said on CNN that because of time, 9/11, and the American public, they had to do these things. John Yoo, a former government official, also said that because of time, you know, they were pressed for time, and right after 9/11, everybody wanted something to get done, and Americans, the public, if they strike us again, we'll want to stick a tube up somebody's ass and get information out of them again. The truth of the matter is this, okay? We come off and say that we are the great USA. But we have the same tactics as the people we're trying to chase down all over the planet anyway, okay? Why are we going after the people who behead people when that's automatically going to be our next step, I suppose? I guess we're just going to start cutting people's heads off. You know, people on Twitter are saying that, the terrorists only understand terrorist behavior, right? But we say that they're coming after us because we have different behavior. But yet we have a report that says we exhibit some of the same behaviors. And then we got people saying that, well, we can do these behaviors because they're doing those behaviors. We don't have respect for the Geneva Convention. We don't have respect for the things that Diane mentioned in regards to the anal food thing, okay? They're saying that the whole report is lopsided But the one most grotesque aspect of it, where they're openly admitting that they did do the anal food, putting in the aerosol, the anti-exhaustion or the I forgot what it's called, dehydration. You know, they did do that. All the righties are saying, yeah, that was going on and that wasn't a part of the enhancer. Okay, so if she didn't lie about the most grotesque thing, why are they accusing her of lying about all the other things? And the CIA was not allowed to talk to this woman. I've never known any agency, I guess the CIA is the only one, where when the senator and the Senate is summoning and investigating something, and you're being told by your department head, don't even talk to them motherfuckers, as if they were some sort of foreign enemy, domestic or foreign enemy or something, that the Senate is going around investigating people, you know. And if they saw this report, they say that Diane and Barbara and them all knew about some of this stuff, but yet and still they're claiming that it didn't happen. What did they need to know about their claiming that didn't happen? If y'all saying that it didn't happen, then what did they supposed to know about? See, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. They're rationalizing everything. If Barbara and Diane and all these people, Rockefeller, if they all knew these things were happening, then why are y'all saying that it didn't happen? That doesn't make sense. That's high school, schoolyard logic. This stuff isn't making any sense. You know, they think we're stupid. Come on. If you're saying that you informed them of stuff, but then you're telling them that y'all didn't do anything, then what did y'all inform them about then? And who gives a shit? It's still the wrong way to go. Acting as if you're a terrorist to capture and apprehend terrorists is still terrorism. And when we torture and when we act as though the people that we are trying to track down have to be treated as though that they treat us a certain way, then what's the use of even tracking these people down? Why don't we just join them? I mean, if you can't beat them, join them, you know? I mean, what the fuck are we doing here? It's getting messy, it's murky, and there needs to be a special prosecutor appointed to this stuff. Has Eric Holder, have they gotten a special prosecutor for anything? I mean, come on. This is a classic case of the need for special prosecution to look into the torture, okay? We also need a special prosecution to look into these cops' behavior all over the country, the way they're treating low-income and brown and black communities. Okay? We need special prosecution here. There's corruption. There's corruption in the CIA. There's corruption in the communicative aspect of our government today. There's corruption. Check the emails. I want to know what Paul Wolfowitz. I want to know what Condoleezza Rice, okay? I want to know what's the Danny Hoy. I want to know what all these people been doing, okay? Open it up. Get the sunshine law going. Let's find out what's happening here. You know, this is bullshit. Whatever you do, don't invite Bob McCulloch and get a real investigation going here. Okay, if Dianne Feinstein did a one-sided report, I think that we should demand that the Republicans do the other side of the report. But let's find out what we're going to get rid of in regards to torturing people. Torture is wrong. I don't care. 9/11 is a poor excuse to do more abuse. Time, you know, crush for time. We got to treat people like we're out of our mind, you know. And then the idea that the American public at one point was down for slavery. The American public at one point was saying that it was illegal to marry outside of your race. The American public at one point had high numbers in regards to you sitting your ass on the back of the bus. The American public said that women shouldn't be able to vote. The American public has been wrong about some shit. The American public has been wrong about some shit. The American public has been wrong about some shit. And if you believe that after we've been attacked, that we have a right to stick shit up people's ass and run around here like there's no integrity, that can still help us last on this planet, you're crazy. It's illegal. Torture is not good. It's not the right thing. It's not. It's not the right thing. It's not the right thing. If the time is not an excuse, 9/11 is not an excuse. Abusing another human being is abuse. It is not an excuse. You know, look at how we're treating our own citizens. We are shooting people down in the street before we find out what's going on. Shoot first and ask later is bullshit. Stick the food up the ass now and get the real moral of it later is bullshit. The morality of it later is bullshit. It's wrong, 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 it's wrong. It's wrong. It's torture. It's illegal. The whole world is saying it unilaterally. It's wrong. Torture is not right. It's not right. They warned us not to go into Iraq. The nations, there were a lot of nations told us, don't go in there. We went anyway. You know, because we have this sort of exceptionalism that's bullshit. It's bullshit. Exceptionalism is insanity. It is a self-centered arrogance that knows no bounds. It's ridiculous. We don't have the right to torture at will. We don't have the right to torture. Countries are attacked all the time. Look at how many people we attack. You know, who's really torturing Americans? You know, who really does it systematically? You know, that we don't want to stop them. The reason why we don't stop, the reason why we want to stop them, because we really know it's wrong. See? We don't want to stop terrorists just because we want them to stop killing Americans. We want them to stop killing because it's wrong. Murder is wrong. You know, these Christians, these right wings, these people, they're cherry picking their beliefs. What a psychotic way to live. You change the rules every time they got to apply to you. You change the voting rights when you win ready to lose. You change the fucking graphics around who gets to vote and how many reps you get in different districts. You do the redistricting. You change the rules in the game. You're like an older, big bully brother who doesn't want to lose. You don't want to lose. So you'll do anything. You know, they tell about they'll do anything. You should not break the fucking law to uphold the law. That is still breaking the law. And there's an agreement for most nations that torture is wrong. Common Article 3. Common Article 3. I want everybody to chant it. You know, my brother is struggling. Go to YouTube and find the Samuel Jackson video. You know, these people dumping this water and shit on their head, that was good. That was a good cause. Here's another one, you know. Sing the song. Sing the song about looking at your brother. You know. My brother's in trouble, you know. They think that torture is the way to go. What has happened to this country? That they are legitimizing torture. Because, you know, every time something goes wrong, you can't make another wrong make it right. It's bullshit. It's not right. And I refuse to be a part of Fox News. I refuse to be a part of Fox News. I refuse to be a part of Sean Hannity. Bill O'Reilly can kiss my ass. Shit. Fox News mentality shouldn't last. It's wrong. We're not going to stop until our brothers are free. Help the people in Gaza. You ain't got to listen to me. Look at what's going on in Gaza. You don't think Israel is torturing people? Have y'all taught Israel these torturing mechanisms? Who are y'all going to allow to do the torturing thing? So therefore, we are now going to be allies with North Korea and what he's doing to those people in those prison camps over there. Because he feels threatened, he feels isolated, so he got to torture a lot of motherfuckers, right? Who else is going to be allowed to torture? Is it going to be the LAPD? You know, are you going to let the New York PD now torture people? Are we going to continue to torture people? Are we going to terrorize neighborhoods because we feel threatened or violated? Torture is not a good thing. Please don't side up with this shit. Start wearing some t-shirts that say Common Article 3 on them from the Geneve Convention. Torture is awful. Torture doesn't work. Somebody asked John McCain. Torture doesn't work. Torture, I'm going to keep going. This is bullshit. That's bullshit. It's bullshit. Stop the torture. Stop the violence. Stop the bullshit. Come on, let's get real about this. This is scary. This is frightening. You know? They're going to get the guns, they're going to get the torture, they're going to get the validation, and then they're going to get toppled if they keep fucking around like this. Everybody at once can eventually get tired of your bullshit. And that's why Hitler put a fucking bullet in his head, or in his mouth, or somewhere. Everybody all at once can get tired of your bullshit. Mussolini. You know, everybody all at once can get tired of your bullshit. You know, America, please be careful. America, don't go down that path. America, don't be so right that you can't see wrong. America, come on, we love you too much. America, don't just continue to be an ideal. America, don't just be an idea. Be people that are real. Come on, America, you can do it. Come on, America. You know, think about Harriet Tubman. You know, why didn't she torture that man on that bus that day? Think about Martin Luther King Jr. Why didn't he torture people to make them see things this way? Think about Harvey Milk when they gunned him down. You know, it's not right. I don't care what they say. It's not right. You can write it down. You can get money to back it up. You can talk all the bullshit that comes up. Torture is wrong. It is not right. It is not the way you do it. Interrogate people, yeah. But crossing the line and sticking shit up people's behind, you're out of your mind.